Have you ever heard of the internal battles that the men of Iceland face daily? No, we're not talking about swords and shields, but something much deeper and invisible. Imagine living in a land shaped by the brute force of volcanoes and relentless ice, where the shadow of ancient Vikings still hovers over the culture. Here, men not only feel the pressure to preserve this fierce heritage, but also struggle to find their place in a world that is changing every second. Iceland, an island nation located in the far north of the Atlantic Ocean, is known for its stunning combination of ice and fire. With a population of just over 360,000, this small country is one of the most breathtaking tourist destinations in the world. Reykjavik, the capital, is the northernmost city on the planet and serves as a gateway to the natural wonders that Iceland has to offer. The Icelandic landscape is a natural masterpiece full of contrasts that amaze visitors, from vast glaciers that stretch for hundreds of kilometers to active volcanoes constantly reshaping the terrain. Iceland offers an unparalleled natural spectacle. Among the highlights is the Blue Lagoon, a geothermal pool with crystal-clear blue waters that offers a relaxing and surreal experience amidst a field of black lava. The mineral-rich waters of the Blue Lagoon are known for their healing properties, attracting both tourists and locals alike. Another natural gem of Iceland is Gullfoss, one of the country's most iconic waterfalls. Located on the Vita River, Gullfoss is an impressive 32-meter-high waterfall that cascades in 2 levels. The name Gullfoss means golden waterfall and was inspired by the golden rainbow that often forms in the waterfall's mist on sunny days. The power and majesty of Gullfoss leave visitors in a state of awe, reminding them of the relentless power of nature. Iceland is also famous for its geysers, particularly the one that gave its name to all others worldwide, Geyser. Although Geyser itself is not very active nowadays, its neighbor Stráka still erupts regularly, launching a column of hot water up to 30 meters high every few minutes. Watching these eruptions is a thrilling experience that gives visitors a tangible sense of the geothermal activity happening beneath the country's surface. During the winter months, the sky over Iceland is often illuminated by the stunning northern lights, a natural phenomenon that attracts visitors from all over the world. The northern lights, as they are also known, are caused by solar particles entering the Earth's atmosphere, creating a hypnotic dance of green, purple, red, and yellow lights in the night sky. Iceland, with its northern location and low levels of light pollution, is one of the best places in the world to witness this celestial spectacle. In addition to its natural wonders, Iceland also has a rich and vibrant culture, deeply rooted in its Viking history. Icelanders are direct descendants of the Norse Vikings, who settled on the island around the 9th century. This Viking heritage is evident in many aspects of Icelandic life, from traditional festivals to literature and language. The Icelandic sagas, a collection of epic stories narrating the adventures and battles of Iceland's first settlers, are an important part of the country's cultural identity. However, this rich cultural heritage also brings unique challenges, especially for Icelandic men. In Iceland, there is a strong expectation for men to keep Viking traditions alive, not only as a way to honor their ancestors, but also as a means to preserve national identity in an increasingly globalized world. This pressure can be felt in various spheres of life, from the family environment to community life. Many men in Iceland feel this responsibility intensely, especially in rural areas where traditions are stronger and communities are smaller and more united. In cities like Reykjavik, where modernity and globalization are more present, there may be tension between the desire to integrate into the contemporary world and the need to preserve cultural roots. This duality can generate a kind of internal conflict, where men need to balance the pride of their heritage with the demands of a modern and constantly changing world. This cultural pressure is just one of the challenges that men in Iceland face. Another significant factor is the impact of the harsh climate on daily life. With long, dark winters, where the sun barely rises during the colder months, many men struggle with loneliness and isolation. The low temperatures and adverse weather conditions can limit outdoor activities, increasing the sense of confinement and, in some cases, contributing to mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. Furthermore, the job market in Iceland is small and highly competitive, which can generate stress and uncertainty, especially for young men starting their careers. The Icelandic economy, while solid, relies heavily on sectors like tourism, fishing, and geothermal energy, which can make the job market volatile in times of economic crisis or global changes. Alcoholism is also an issue in Iceland, with many men struggling with substance abuse. Although the country has strict laws on alcohol consumption, with high taxes and sales restrictions, excessive drinking remains a problem in some areas, especially among the youth. Limited access to specialized healthcare in remote areas can also make it difficult to get proper treatment for those struggling with alcoholism or other health issues. Despite the challenges, Iceland remains a fascinating and unique destination for both tourists and its inhabitants. The country's natural beauty, combined with its rich cultural heritage, offers an unparalleled experience. However, as with any place in the world, living in Iceland is not without difficulties, and Icelandic men in particular face cultural pressures and challenges that are as unique as the land they live in. If you want to discover more about the peculiarities of this incredible country and other fascinating places around the world, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos.